Hey, good day, everyone. This is the mortgage market update for the month of September 2022, brought to you by United Real Estate Capital. From this point on, these updates are going to be put out monthly, so the next update will be coming in October. Let's jump right into it. We're going to start here on the left-hand side. The median home and condominium sold prices in the state of California, 833,910 for the single-family residences, houses, and 645,000 for the condominiums. This last month was 863,790, and the condominiums were 660,000. So this is down as expected because we are transitioning over into a new market. Next here, a sample of the mortgage-backed securities. Now, if you remember, the interest rates typically have an inverse relationship to these mortgage-backed securities. So when these are going down, you'll typically see the interest rates trending up. As they are now, they have jumped up from last month. I'm sorry for bringing the bad news, but it happens. We were seeing this downward trend and we're getting kind of happy, and now we just shot right back up. So mortgage-backed securities down, mortgage rates coming up. The 10-year treasury now, as I mentioned, this one tracks right along with the rates. So when you see rates going up, you'll see this sucker going up. So you see it going up and the rate pricing is going up. All right, next, this is a great indicator also, the new housing units in terms of units, 4,522 units. Check it out. This was 6,007 and then 6,600 the prior before that. So it is dropping again. No need to panic. There's no 2008 and 9 catastrophe on the way. This was to be expected. Mentioned it in the updates 3 months ago. So let's go ahead and switch on the other side of the board here to the lender profile. All right, so I've anonymized these lenders or companies here and just want to show you them in terms of big lender, big bank, small lenders, brokerages, and credit unions, just so you can get an idea of the difference in pricing between these entities. So as you can see here, big lenders, 5.990 with the APR of 6.306. Now, when you're looking at this later, again, to remind you for those who haven't watched these videos before, the relationship between the interest rate and the APR goes like this. The higher the APR is above this rate here, or let's call it the advertised rate, indicates fees associated with the rate. So the higher this APR is above this rate, indicates more and more fees associated with the rate. So for example, if this was a 5.990 rate and a 5.990 APR, that would indicate that there are no lender's fees and points associated with this rate. So you can see the rest of them coming on down here. They are up from last month considerably. For example, the big bank pricing I had at 4.99 just last month, and now you see it at 5.875. So we've had some significant jumps here. The credit unions were at 5% last month, cut them at 5.6. Brokerages were at 4.875, up a full point to 5.875. Small lenders was at 4.625, on up to 5.375. So you get the point. Sorry, I wish I had some better news. I mean, for people who are making home purchases, really doesn't make a difference. You know, what you're after are house prices. That's what you want to be looking at. My advice, again, this is just coming from me personally, you don't want to buy a house based on interest rate. You'll see that's I'm gonna call it crap going on in the news, where they'll say that the interest rates really impact the home prices and or what you can afford, I should say, and you want to buy when the interest rates are low. It's a bunch of crap. When the interest rates are their lowest, house prices are their highest. So coming up here right now, we're coming into a market where this is going to be a really good time to buy. So if you didn't buy anything during this the last year and a half or so, well, you can actually pat yourself on the back because there's going to be some great deals coming up at more reasonable prices because we've been so inflated for the past year and a half. And now the last couple months, we've been dropping anywhere between as little as $15,000 to as much as $100,000 on these home prices. So going to be coming up on a good time to buy. Now, also keep in mind, you can buy these rates down. There's no one rate. You can get a cheaper rate if you want to pay some points. We do not get paid on the points that you pay, despite what crummy videos you've seen on maybe on YouTube about these guys and gals that are talking about lenders ripping you off, making money. Lenders cannot make money on those points. It's federal law. Just Google loan originator compensation rule, CFPB. In fact, let me see if I can. Let me get a browser here. Let me see if I can get a browser open for you, and then maybe I can show you. Let's pull this on over here. So just Google. I mean, the internet is great. You can use it for more things than social media and pornography. So just Google CFPB. That's short for Consumer Financial Protection Bureau. Loan originator compensation rule. Whoops, I misspelled it, but it's coming up already. You go that, so you can click on there and read about it. So you don't have to hear it from me, because I know you don't believe me. You're thinking because you know I'm a lender and work or own a brokerage, and I'm just trying to tell you this so you can pay more points. And I know you're thinking it's BS. But no need, because you can just read about it right here. We cannot make any money based on the interest rate you choose and any fees that you pay. We get paid exactly the same. So take some time, Google this or whatever browser you're using, and you can read it for yourself. All right, so back to this. So lower rates are available, and you can get those if you want them, if it applies to your situation, if you're going to be living in your house long term. Okay, so anyway, that's the mortgage market report for September 2022. Go ahead and reach out if you have any questions. Love to hear from you. You can put them in the comments if you're too shy to go to the website and email, or too shy to call, but you may give a call anytime you want to. Well, actually 6 days a week. Don't call anytime. 800-298-8474. Be happy to answer any questions. Again, this concludes the mortgage market update for September 2022. Hope you have a great rest of your day and a great week, and I'll talk to you on the next one.